his crew.
You're gonna have
Staying in play on the far side. Already win the throw. And it is there. We saw a moment ago their all-time leading scorer. That's Pico Lopez, who's got a fascinating story to get here. A lot of these players have lived quite a life and quite a journey to get to this moment here at the World Cup. I mentioned Vosinia, their goalkeeper, 40 years of age.
So this is actually quite interesting. Sometimes you're actually okay with a team that's sitting to have the ball because your hope is that you can win it here and quickly transition the other way, and it opens up space in behind them. So seeing Luis De La Fuente's team actually backing off a little bit when Vosinia had that ball, I think that's a little bit of what they're saying. Hey, we'll invite you guys forward a little bit. Take the space, it's there, and then boom, they're going to try to go the other way.
Pedri trying to lift it forward. Header knocked down to a dangerous area. First to get there was Kevin Pina. Also goes by Kevin Lanini. That's why he's got the L initial on the back of his shirt. It's Pico Lopez who gets it clear, but dangerous little moment there in the back for Cape Verde. Kevin Lanini, that's why he's got the L initial on the back of his shirt. It's Pico Lopez who gets it clear. Ferran Torres, Llorente running in front of him. Laporte. Kind of a mix in the Spanish team of guys who were at the last World Cup and kind of a few in the Spanish team of guys who were at Cucurella trying to sneak it behind the last World Cup and a few lost in space there. Mix in the score team of guys. Correa trying to sneak. Pico Lopez saved a goal. His head was lost in space there. Mix in the score team of guys. Correa trying to sneak. Pico Lopez saved a goal. His head was lost in space there. Mix in the score team of guys. Correa trying to sneak. Pico Lopez saved a goal. His head was lost in space there. Mix in the score team of guys. Correa trying to sneak.
দিয়েছেন মাননীয় তথ্যমন্ত্রী জামাত শুধু জামাত বিরোধিতা করেন, তথ্যমন্ত্রী স্পষ্ট বক্তব্য দিয়ে এটা তীব্র বিরোধিতা করেছেন, তিনি বিরোধিতা করেছেন। অর্থাৎ সরকার দিয়েছেন মাননীয় তথ্যমন্ত্রী জামাত শুধু জামাত বিরোধিতা করেন, তথ্যমন্ত্রী স্পষ্ট বক্তব্য দিয়ে এটা তীব্র বিরোধিতা করেছেন, তিনি
Well, because you do this for your club or you play at this club, it's not a one-to-one linear switch over to your national team. The dynamics are different, the roles are different, the team concepts are different. It's part of what makes it so much fun. Doesn't mean that Spain won't win this comfortably, but it also doesn't mean it's going to be easy for them necessarily either.
Starting to see some runs in behind. They're just not playing the ball, not being quite as aggressive enough in taking those chances. Cucurella made a great run from that left-hand side behind the back line, but he was looked away. The same with Ferran Torres earlier. So Spain right now just opting for ball circulation. Easy for me to say.
It's going to be a handball there. Breaks down a long spell of possession. We mentioned Cape Verde, third smallest nation by population ever to play in the World Cup. Curacao and Iceland, the only smaller. Again, you look at that number and you go, gosh, that's, 10 times as big. It's partly also true that it's not just those 500,000 people that Cape Verde draw from. They've done a wonderful job, as have a number of nations, at finding in their diaspora, as long as you had a grandparent who's from a given country and you can get a passport, you are eligible to play for that country. And a lot of these players, including Steven Moreira, have said this is an opportunity for them to give back to their parents and their grandparents who took that risk to find a better life somewhere else. maintain links to culture. That's giveaway. It's Pedri through traffic right at Vozinha. He makes his first save of the game. That could have been a lot worse for Cape Verde.
And a lot of teammates, including Rodri, who makes a great run off the ball here, asking for that pass back, because it was the first time really that Cape Verde blocks separated, because they'd all started to move up because they won the ball back, and then it turned over very quickly, something they cannot do. Here comes the Spanish press now.
And they won the ball back high up the field again. Pico Lopez intercepts the back heel. Also means there's space the other way. Sidney Lopez Cabral now. And then he miscontrols that, shoves Llorente to the ground. And that will be a yellow card. And that was maybe revenge for the earlier collision between those two.
He just extended an arm and catches Llorente in the side of the face. As Llorente played a little 1-2. He was looking for the first ball and then to get the return. Now Cabral was out of position, and he did not want that space to be taken advantage of, so pretty clear foul.
But now you've got 75 minutes, and you're going to be defending one-on-one a lot in a yellow card situation. That's the last thing you could afford if you're Cape Verde, is get a guy sent off.
Well, that is what happened to South Africa. They had that deny of a goal-scoring opportunity after Mexico had already scored, and then Mexico had the man advantage. You lose another player. There's just no way back after that. So keeping 11 players on the field is paramount for this Cape Verde team to have any hope in this match.
Good work there by Ferran Torres. Back in for Llorente. Knocked down by Lopez Cabral and cleared away by Gine Borges.
There's just no way back after that. Great run, though, from Llorente, who we see get forward so often for Atletico Madrid. That's the type of movement and running that, even if he doesn't get the ball, will open up this defense and cause people to come out of positions that will open up holes for their teammates. But that type of where you give the ball.
বার্সার লামাসিয়ার প্রোডাক্ট ভাই, আমি একটা জিনিস চিন্তা করছি ভাই, দারুণ ও ভাই, দারুণ একটা বিল্ড আপ ছিল স্পেনের, বাট ওইখানে কানেক্ট করতে পারে না ঠিকঠাক। সো কুকুরেলার কথা আমি বলতেছিলাম ভাই, কুকুরেলার কথা আমি বলতেছিলাম, ওই হালায় লামাসিয়ান প্রোডাক্ট ও কিভাবে ভাই মাদ্রিদে সাইন করলো ভাই, আমি এটা জিনিস বুঝতেছি না, কিভাবে মাদ্রিদে সাইন করলো ভাই, লামাসিয়ার প্রোডাক্ট আমাদের ভাই, আমার তো ভাই